Whoo! Yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. That there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. Initially, I had planned for this to be at 7:30, but had a Girl Scout meeting tonight. Hey, sis, what it do? My sis from another miss. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful, blessed Monday, March 11th, 2000 to the 2-4. And yo, Heather, put up your TikTok information while you up there. Because, I like to, I do this. I like to sponsor, I like to promote Heather's Craft Haven, but the Facebook is not the only avenue you can go to reach her at. TikTok is one as well. But yes, girls, as I had a Girl Scout meeting that I had to go to tonight. Hey, yo, and you know what? I'm about to take me. If you watching this and you work with me, I'm gonna have some cookies tomorrow. And I'm gonna bring up just straight up. If you want to buy them, straight up, because 5 of the boxes that I took is already gone because Alicia got 2, and I told the kids I would get 3. But I still have about like 7, 8 boxes that I'm just going to be coming to my job with, So, and Heather says she's on TikTok and Facebook under Heather's Craft Haven. And also, quick shout out to Too Tough Sports, that Madden Gamer League, where the games are on Twitch. And if you think you got the skills to pay the bills in that Madden, come to Too Tough, baby. We ready for you. And I hope everybody's ready for the day because it is a bunch of stuff to talk about. Today is the first day of the NFL season. But again, before we get into all of that jazz, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Feels beautiful. Now I ain't got no. It depends on what peanut butter one you talking about. Because they in the kitchen right now. I don't feel like grabbing them. Okay. It depends on which peanut butter ones you talking about. Okay. It depends. Okay. Unless you try, they trying to, y'all trying to make me show this merch on this y'all trying to make me show this merch on this doggone live stream. All right. That's what y'all trying to make me do. Hold up. Y'all trying to make me show this merch on this live stream. This ain't about Girl Scout cookies. This is about Sports Plus Life. But oh my goodness. Has free agency starts today. Oh my goodness. Goodness. I mean, free agency hits in the NFL now with a bang. I mean, just with a humongous horror you can. So and I'm hoping that my guys can join me. I told them 7:30 and I ended up having to change the time again because of the Girl Scout meeting, and I just sent them the link like 10 minutes ago. So I may have to play the patient waiting game. But as I say that, the one who I know I can always count on, my brother.
You said what?
I said the one I can always count on, you, brother.
Oh, I had an appointment. I just got back to the house.
Bro, I just got on live because I had a Girl Scout meeting today.
Yeah, I just got back here from my appointment. I totally forgot I had it today, but
everything good.
Oh well, what's up?
Hey, bruh. Free agency hits like a right.
No, I'm trying to eat my dinner too. You know what I mean?
No, go do what you do, bro. When I tell you, I'm just getting in the house. Like I haven't even been in the house a whole 20 minutes.
All right.
I'm thirsty as hell. But free agency hits like a right cross. And
let me turn the headset down.
No, you good. But when it's this is the first day of the official 2024 NFL season, and it's must-see TV It's must-see news as it is, as must-see news, as there have been some players that are headed to new destinations. Before we get into the victory that Sean is feeling today, before we get into that, I have a serious question to ask. And if you tuned in today to Sports Plus Life to hear some hardcore sports, you've come to the right spot, because it's hardcore sports today. Y'all know Conspiracy Theory Friday is Conspiracy Theory Friday. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting some comments on here from Robert Chandler. But damn it, this ain't your day today, brother. Okay?
Yes, sir.
This is for the serious sports heads. Now, first question I have, bro. Who is Kirk Cousins' agent? Because I have never seen a slightly above average quarterback by the standards of NFL quarterbacking lore consistently hit the jackpot more than Kirk Cousins. I mean, I want you to think about this. As Kirk Cousins signs a $180 million 4-year, $180 million contract to be the
you like that?
You like that. So to be the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons, and $100 million is guaranteed. Kirk Cousins, who has won one career playoff game, continuously has hit the jackpot for the last 6 years. Meanwhile, Baker Mayfield, who has won 2 playoff games with 2 different organizations, has a 3-year, $100 million deal, but Kirk Cousins has $100 million in guaranteed money plus another 80 on top of that. Who is his agent, Sean? Where can we find this man?
That nigga Kirk related to somebody in the NFL, dog. I think he Roger Goodell's son on the low or something.
He must be. He must be.
That boy keep getting these guaranteed deals and ain't did shit. Like, this shit is ridiculous to me. Like,
one
who
playoff
keeps paying this nigga?
One playoff victory, and what I've been hearing as well, before he got hurt this season, he was having a career best in numbers, but their record was 3-4 at the time he got hurt.
The nigga got one of the arguably best receivers in the league. He had Thielen, he had Diggs, he has Justin Jefferson.
That's
what I'm saying. He had Justin Jefferson.
He had Dalvin Cook too.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't know what to tell them.
One playoff victory. I mean, what are you selling these teams on? Hey, I'll throw for a lot of yards, but we may go to the playoffs every other year, but don't expect to win any games. And they say, okay, here's $100 million. How does that happen?
Like you said.
What'd you say?
Like you said, he probably got the best agent in the world, because there ain't no fucking way you keep paying Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, exactly.
He got some dirt. He got some dirt on somebody.
He got some blackmail pictures or something. He does. He got some dirt on somebody. And yes, Rob Redford, I did say Girl Scout cookies. I just came from a Girl Scout meeting. Yes, I did say Girl Scout cookies. Yeah. I did say Girl Scout cookies. But yeah, so Kirk Cousins is now the Atlanta Falcons quarterback, and he has weapons. Bijan Robinson, he has Drake May, he has Kyle Pitts. So you know that they're going to put up a lot of yards. But do you really, Sean, as you sit here today, do you really think the Atlanta Falcons are going to the Super Bowl?
No.
Exactly. I mean, look, the Bucks then bought back.
I mean, they got the weapons.
They got the weapons, yeah. But I ask you again, do you think they're going to the Super Bowl?
I mean, they got a chance to win the division.
That's going to be tough, because the Bucks have brought back Baker and Mike Evans. So, you know, they're not changing but so much. And think about it, dude. Winning that, all you need is 8 wins to win that division. Maybe 9.
Yeah, but I mean, Kirk Cousins is serviceable. He's managed to do that. I think it's more like the quarterback market and what the quarterbacks are going for. Atlanta's not really in a position to get a quarterback. What position they got in the draft?
Don't give me that.
I don't think they're a top pick.
No, they're not a top pick. No, I mean, think about it. They just drafted a quarterback a couple years ago, Desmond Ridder.
It don't matter. So these teams nowadays drafted a quarterback. Like I said, they just got Jalen. What's his name? Justin Fields, and they finna get Caleb Williams right behind his ass. And then you got Rosen and Kyler Murray. These people don't care as long as you get a quarterback that's serviceable. It's all about finding that quarterback.
Justin Fields. Come on.
Man, he linked to all kinds of teams right now. Justin Fields.
I was swearing up and down Atlanta was the place he was going to end up. Well, you can cancel that. Come on, Justin Fields. It ain't going to be Pittsburgh. They just got Russell Wilson. We'll get to that in a minute. Come on, Justin Fields. But now, let's get to your triumphant news of the day, depending on who you ask. The Philadelphia Eagles have signed Saquon Barkley to a 3-year deal. Sean was asking for Saquon last year. So all you had to do, Sean, was wait another year, and you've got the running back that you wanted. You see DeAndre Swift went to the Chicago Bears after he had a Pro Bowl year with you guys. Swift was balling. He just didn't get the ball enough. I hope that will not be a problem with Saquon, as you're now pairing him with Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So I think it's a lot of pressure on the Eagles now, because what I was hearing this morning is, you see how quick they got rid of Carson Wentz and Dougie P? That the same thing can happen to Jalen Hurts and Sirianni, or at least Sirianni. So,
Sirianni gone if he don't do shit this year for a fact.
Yeah. So, what do you think of Saquon? You got the dude you wanted.
I mean, I think Saquon's a playmaker when healthy. He never really had a line to run behind at the Giants, but he seems to always make plays. I think we have a decent. I think we still have a good offensive line, though. Although we did lose Kelsey, but we've been planning for his backup. But you lose an All-Pro like Kelsey in a first ballot Hall of Famer as a center, it's going to affect your line. But being as though we still got Stoutland, Stoutland is the same person that turned Jason Kelsey's career around, because we was ready to get rid of him, and with to still work with that offensive line we got, and Saquon running behind it. He's not going to be a workhorse like he was in Philly, because as you can see, all they want to fucking do is pass the ball. But I mean, that's even with Kellen Moore coming in as well. I mean, if not mistaken, he was pass happy in Dallas too. But they still do use those running backs as well. But I mean, if you get Saquon Barkley and you don't run him, it's going to be an issue in Philly for real. After we already yelled at your ass last year for not running the ball. So Nick Sirianni better get on his job. He knows that he's on the hot seat. So he better do everything he got to do to win. And as far as Saquon, like I said, as long as he can stay healthy and behind that line with the playmakers we got on offense, man, we should at least be a top 5 offense with Devontae, AJ, Goddard, that line, and Saquon in the backfield with Jalen Hurts as the quarterback. If you're not top 5 in the offense, it's a failure.
Well, I saw when I got off work, I saw the text where you said Saquon, baby. I said, uh-oh. And then I saw Keith's response, kind of the hand to the head emoji, hand covering up your face emoji. And then Robert said the Eagles may have messed up because Saquon stay hurt. But I look at it like this. Big if he can stay healthy, but you got to think about it. His entire career, he's been running behind a bad offensive line. And he's been about 85% of the Giants' offense. And now he won't have that burden on him because of the names you just named. A.J. Brown, Devontae, Goddard, a good line. Jalen Hurts will be Jalen Hurts will be toting the rock a lot. Well, he's used to that, a mobile quarterback, because Daniel Jones can run too. But again, I think the difference is offensive line and more playmakers at your skill position spot. So if Saquon stays healthy, yeah, man.
But what you also got to think about, what a lot of people don't fail to realize too, is that was the same issue for DeAndre Swift when we picked him up from the Lions. He couldn't stay healthy. Right. So that's what I'm saying. As far as Saquon can't stay healthy, I mean, if you take that workload off of them, then of course you still got it. We still got Kenneth Gainwell back there. We still got Boston Scott. We still got, if you really want to think about it. Never leaving. Yeah. We still got Rashad Penny, if I'm not mistaken, and we didn't cut him yet. He's still on the team, even though we didn't use him last year. But I'm like, we still got running backs to take the load off, and we are not run. Like I said, we are run heavy offense too. I mean, when we did play that year at Super Bowl, but last year for some reason we just failed to run the fucking running back. But when we do, it's by committee, so it's never going to be a Saquon thing. Although he still got paid that much, he will get the workload of the carries, but it won't be as dramatic as it is and as it was in New York, because I mean he was the offense. When you think of the New York Giants, you think of Saquon Barkley. That's not going to be the case in Philly.
I mean, how do the Giants literally let him go 45 minutes up the street to your damn division rival? How does that happen?
Because they can't pay. I mean, they paid They fucked up when they paid Daniel Jones. Now they trying to figure out how the fuck they can get out of that because Daniel was not producing for them. Although I still think he's a decent quarterback, but the problem with them too as well is their offensive line. He had that man running for his life, and when you have a bad offensive line, I don't care who the fucking quarterback is. It's hard to develop if you're a new quarterback, and it's hard to stay healthy if you're a veteran quarterback and produce as well when you run it for your damn life all the damn time. So I just feel like as far as the Giants, I don't know what they're doing, but I mean they still work and they got Brian Burns
I
getting
just
sent
heard
over
about
there
that.
to them.
But
Yeah,
your
so I mean
replacement for Saquon is Devin Singletary. Okay. Okay.
it ain't no replacing him when he's healthy.
No.
That's
No,
a
I mean,
playmaker.
he made a case in 2022 where you could have put him in the MVP discussion. I mean, the Giants make the playoffs. Everybody, the best player, the player who you could put in the MVP discussion, you shortchange him and franchise him, and then sign Daniel Jones, and then sign Daniel Jones to the huge contract just for you to be talking to Russell Wilson a year later.
That's crazy.
That's how we doing.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
but that's GM.
Giants gonna look like us. Giants gonna suck this season, just like my Denver Broncos. And can I air my grievances? So. Let me air my grievances now as we get into more of this crazy free agency news. By the way, spoiler alert: Gardner Minshew just signed with the Raiders.
Well, yeah, the mullet.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew is a Raider, and he honestly, I think he's probably gonna be their starter. He probably gonna be their starter
over Aiden, their rookie. I'm pretty sure he will if he's not coming along. Yeah, but he got to make progression.
Some games.
Oh yeah, but so can your rookie. You got to understand. A lot of these times, you got to give these rookies time to build up. Everybody ain't coming in the league guns a blazing.
Today's NFL, man, and you know it.
Yeah, today's NFL put these young kids in there, and they expect them to produce at a high level. I mean, which you get paid to do that. But some people just need a little bit more development than just a 1 year hot start. It takes time to build. Especially at the quarterback position. I mean, you got to know everything. One mistake in that thing and they on you. You run the team. So it's a lot that you got to learn as far as coverages and shit that you didn't really have to deal with when you were in college. So, I mean, this offseason, if he doesn't show progression, then yeah, it's going to be Gardner Minshew.
People tend to forget that Patrick Mahomes did not start his first season. He was on the bench. Jordan Love sat for 3 years. And I actually got the Packers going to the Super Bowl in the next 3 years.
But you see what they get?
Yes, that's why I said that.
They out here shopping, boy.
That's why I said that.
But they not far off as well. You talk about 3 years. Like it could be possibly next year if they gel well because you got that defense and you got Jordan Love out there, like his mannerisms as far as how he throws. He looked like Aaron Rodgers back there with some of that movement and how he throw out that pocket.
I think Jordan Love is ahead of schedule from what I was doing this the entire season last season when people would say Jordan when he was struggling he may not be it. I say when Aaron Rodgers, who sat for 3 years, his first season as a starter, he was 6-10. Jordan Love, his first year as a starter, they go to the playoffs and a missed field goal away from the NFC Championship game in Detroit, which you probably win, all jokes aside, because of the familiarity. So,
real talk.
I see the Packers making moves, but as far as my grievances, you see we traded Jerry Jeudy to the Cleveland Browns. Again, I think we're going to be a dumpster fire next season. Russell Wilson is now a Pittsburgh Steeler. We play the Steelers. The Steelers are going to beat the shit out of us this season. I mean, that's going to be a personal game for Russ. We let go of Justin Simmons. Russell Wilson's gone. Jerry Jeudy's gone. I think it's about to be an overhaul. I hope Sean Payton knows what he's doing because.
Hey, oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
No, and unless we make a trade for Justin Fields, which is not out of the realm of possibility, because I had heard talk about that before. Unless we make a trade for Justin Fields, it's going to be a hard next couple of years in the Mile High. So shit, it's been a hard 9 years since we won the Super Bowl a long time ago for my Denver Broncos. So just wanted to throw that out there. Who else? Who else got signed? We talking about the Packers. Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is a Packer. Where do you think Aaron Jones is going to wind up? He's
Dallas.
You think he's going to wind up in Dallas? I can see that because he's from there. But you think they take him over Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry gonna go to the Ravens.
I think so too. I was telling my uncle that about 2 hours ago.
The Ravens are a better fit for Derrick Henry. I think he would fit better there than he would in Dallas. Dallas, you really probably would be I don't know, because Dallas pass heavy too. But Derrick Henry gonna run that ball, and the Ravens are run heavy offense. And with Lamar, you got to worry about Derrick and Lamar on that little. Ooh, gee, that's gonna be.
And it's not like you have to run Derrick Henry into the ground, because for whatever reason, Gus Edwards is always there, and Gus Edwards is always there. I think they'll probably move off of who was a running back that always tears his ACL?
J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins, yeah. You probably move off of Dobbins. He can't stay healthy. But and then you got that little scat back Mitchell who got hurt. So the Ravens are going to be deep in the running game. Do you think Aaron Jones in Dallas? I could see that. I could see him going to Dallas because he's from there. And then as much as he beats the Cowboys, he'll get to the Cowboys and be garbage. That's what
I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. What about Tony Pollard? Well, the door's open because Tony Pollard is now a Tennessee Titan.
Yeah.
He's a Tennessee Titan. The Raiders giving Christian Wilkins 4 years, $110 million. Okay.
Yep. Miami messed up on that one. They needed that. He was doing his thing in Miami. I don't know what they was thinking.
Yeah.
You got to solidify that middle.
Hey, Aaron. I need you to come join us, sir. Well, you know that you took a loss with that one. You definitely took a loss with that one. So the notable free agents who are still out there, what do you think? Where do you think? Well, you said believe Derrick Henry is going to go with the Ravens. Where do you think is going to happen? Where do you think Odell Beckham is? You think Odell Beckham comes back to the Ravens, or you think he tries another 1 year? Because I tell you what, he's not going to get $15 million on another 1 year deal.
Oh no. I don't really. I mean, he played. When you thought of the Ravens last year, you didn't really see. I mean, you didn't really hear too much of Odell. It was more of, Lamar still doing his thing, getting it to Nelson Aguilar, getting it to Zay Flowers was the big thing for him, but it wasn't really too much of Odell. But Odell, I mean, it all depends on what his asking price is. Because, like I said, he's still a serviceable receiver.
He's still serviceable, but it ain't $15 million.
It ain't $15 million worth.
Keys. No, hold on. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, so as far as Odell, I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if he ended his ass up back in New York. You know what I mean? To a familiar face, and Kansas City too, because they definitely need some hands. I would see Kansas City more than New York, but it all depends on what he's what he's asking for. But I could really see Kansas City say that. They don't need nobody, but they can use an upgrade.
All they need is Mahomes, bro. What you talking about?
Keys. Welcome, Keys, the Eagles fan who is not happy about Saquon Barkley being an Eagle.
Nigga, I fuck with Saquon, but I don't like the price. That's what I'm
What's
like.
wrong with the price?
Is he that much better than Swift to be paid $5 more?
When healthy, yes.
I don't know, because Swift did put up 12.
You know what, Keys? You know why you saying that? Because
where did he put up 1,200 at?
You've never seen Saquon running behind a good offensive line.
That's what I'm saying. Where did Swift put up that 1,200 that you're talking about?
Bruh, I'm saying like
in Philly, right?
How much is it gonna really improve our squad, dog? That's all I'm saying.
Well, that depends on whether they hand him the ball or not.
With a healthy Saquon?
How much is it gonna really improve us, bro?
With a healthy Saquon, you're asking that question?
I hear you. But I mean,
have you not seen him running?
We could have just re-signed Swift for what?
But we offered Swift money.
I mean, Swift only got 3 years and $24 million from the Bears.
Yeah, but we offered Swift money. But I don't understand. I don't understand y'all because
I'm just cheap as hell. I think that's all it is. I'm like,
you bro, worried about the price.
Running back is the most easily replaceable position in the whole league.
Please don't.
As long as you got a good lineman, at least you got like we got the best line in the league. Like
Please don't
anybody
fall
can
into
run
that
behind
trap.
that line.
No. There's a
Yes,
difference. There's a
anybody
difference.
can run behind that damn
There's a
line.
difference between somebody being a productive runner behind the line, which I agree with you on that statement. But there's a difference between a productive runner and a dynamic runner.
Absolutely.
And I think Swift was a dynamic runner, but Saquon is more dynamic. That's all I'm gonna say.
And he catches better out of the backfield.
That is true
and
too.
He blocks better.
And he makes
Swift. All I said, I love the player. I just don't like the price tag. But I'm happy he's in Philly, obviously. I just don't like the price tag. I just hope it don't bring us like Cap Hill. Because that's all I'm worried about. Because I'm worried about Devontae Smith contract 2 years from now. Like, what are we going to do when his time is up to get paid? Are we going to have to let go Brown? Are we going to have to let go one of these guys just to sign Smith? You feel me? That's what I'm thinking about.
Have you ever heard of Cap Hill and Howie Roseman in the same motherfucking sentence?
I've heard of Cap Hill and Denver Broncos.
Howie Roseman has never had a cap issue. We've always had money. Since Howie Roseman has been here, has there ever been a time we were in cap? We came out of cap. The only time we were in Cap Hill was the Carson Wentz shit, and we beat that, and we still got better.
I think Howie just knows our Super Bowl window is closing, and he's throwing out money just to throw out money.
Well, why is it closing?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Why is it closing though? All of your skill position players are in their prime. Why is it closing? Now, maybe your defense.
I think he's worried about that. I don't think that's the case. I think we still got maybe a couple of more years. It depends on fucking Hurts, bro.
But you've already paid your quarterback. That's the biggest thing.
Oh my God, his contract didn't even kick in yet. I forgot. Oh my God,
contract didn't kick in.
His contract kicking in this next year, ain't it?
Yeah, but his contract does kick in, but that's why we have to get. We're still making moves to better the team, is what I'm understanding. I get you're more upset about the price as for a $15 million because we've never paid that much for a running back under Howie Roseman. It's always been we've gotten a lot of production out of lesser running backs besides what we've drafted. Yeah, besides what we've drafted. I can understand your concern as far as for that reason, but as far as, like you said, you like the person, just not the contract. So I could get why you're frustrated as far as for the money that we paid for him, but should be fucking excited as far as the prospect of having Saquon back there, and if he was to be healthy, because DeAndre Swift had the same concerns coming from the Lions, and you see what the boy did over here. Not to say that he's going to be as healthy too.
How much does it actually improve us as a team, bro?
You won't. Okay. Well,
you won't know until he starts.
You won't know until you see the product. You won't know until you see him.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think where the Eagles messed up is that they didn't give the ball to Swift enough. They better not make that mistake 2 years in a row.
Right.
And that's where you got to look at Kellen Moore, because to me, that's where the Eagles made their mistake. They did not run. They did not tote the rock enough. And I don't think they'll make that mistake, especially because, again, Saquon's never run behind the line like this, ever. Not since he was at Penn State.
For sure. So how we digging Bryce Huff?
Huh? Well, I mean, we signed Bryce Huff too from the Jets. And the reason I fuck with it because only on the strength of you got to take that pay cut somewhere, because we definitely couldn't pay Hassan Reddick what we was paying him, and do what we still doing is trying to put money into the defense. But as far as him, he had a productive year last year. But they say he had like 10 sacks, and I can't remember how many pressures he had, but it was up there. I want to say it was a high amount, but I don't want to quote the wrong amount. But I know as far as the sacks, I remember he had.
Y'all gonna let Hassan Reddick walk
for a 1 year wonder, bro?
Y'all gonna let Hassan Reddick walk?
$17 million a year for a 1 year wonder, bro.
What do you think these niggas is free?
Throwing cash, and it's cool because the cap room went up. I understand, but it's going to only make sense if we're able to get rid of Reddick and Sweat. I think we should get rid of both of them and just.
You see them both on the trade market though.
You said what?
I wouldn't let
They
Reddick
both
go.
want-
Reddick's a
they
closer.
they both on the trade market, but Reddick wants to get paid $25 million a year. We offered him 20, and he don't want to take that, which I understand. He knows his value and what he want to do, but we can't do that here. We got to get better in other spots. You know what I'm saying? Where they want to delegate that money, and that's why we paid for Bryce. Yeah, he's a 1 year wonder. Half of these motherfuckers are 1 year wonders when it comes to their time to try to get these contracts. So his problem going to be will he still produce once he get that money. So I mean, nobody fucking knows until he actually on the field. He had a good year and he can be productive. So we'll see. But I mean, we just got to see about that shit.
He's being a Debbie Downer to your
on some we'll see. You just on some we'll see shit.
What the fuck can we do?
That's how I should be.
What the fuck can we do? But see, like you gotta wait till they on the field.
What's up, Rufus, aka Calvin?
What's up, man?
You hear that? 3 year, $100 million.
Baker Mayfield, 3 years, $100 million. The initial question that I asked when the show first started, I asked Sean, who the hell is Kirk Cousins' agent? Where can we find him? How can a slightly above average quarterback keep hitting the jackpot the way Kirk Cousins does? And I gave Baker Mayfield as an example, Calvin. I said, Kirk Cousins has one playoff victory in his career, and he has $100 million guaranteed money. That is Baker Mayfield's entire contract, which was 3 year, $100 million, and he earned it. But how does Kirk Cousins keep getting lucky, sir?
Are you baffled of how a white man can get over on?
All right. Well, we gotta bring race. We got nothing to do with race. Kirk Cousins is a quality quarterback.
No. Go hold on. Wait a minute, Keys. Let him finish.
He's a quality NFL quarterback, and Atlanta needs a quarterback.
Hey,
cap
Keys,
room has gone up, and that's the market on the starting quarterback.
Hey, Keys, let him.
Why the fuck can you say that's the market, but you upset about other niggas getting paid because the market went up? I don't get it.
That's the quarterback position, bro. I kind of understand. And Kirk is actually
you cheaper than me.
But we talking about Pat. I'm not talking about Saquon. I'm talking about you talking about her. That's what the market going for pass rushers.
So Calvin, what is your answer about Kirk Cousins, sir? Now, how does a white man do what?
Cheaper.
Are you baffled by how a white man can keep getting over in this day and age?
No.
Okay, then that's why. I mean, I don't have an answer to that. He is not like he earned it. No. Am I surprised? No. But it is what it is. But it ain't like the first time we seen somebody get some money they ain't deserve.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins the first time.
Sam Bradford, David Sleeves, Deshaun Watson.
We didn't see
Marcus Russell.
We didn't see it. The Washington made a history.
Carson Wentz.
Washington did it for a decade for Knicks.
Albert Haynesworth,
yeah. Oh, everybody that goes to Washington was underpaid and underperformed. But how do you feel about Baker Mayfield, sir? 3 years, 100.
It is what it is. I asked for it. I got it now. Now we'll see if it pay off. You know what I'm saying? My wish list. If we can somehow hold on to Devin White, then my wish list is complete. I won't say nothing else.
See, y'all traded Carson Davis.
You said we traded him?
Yeah, y'all traded him to the Lions.
Well, see, there go the money. That's where the money came from. I mean, I ain't mad about that.
You didn't like that dude anyway.
Crispy.
Crispy.
Browns around the edges around the third, fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now that Baker signed, but you now how much of a threat now do you think the Falcons are to take that division from you guys?
Put this league, you don't put nothing past nobody. I mean, just as much of a threat they was last year, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that just because they didn't do it. I mean that like, you know what I'm saying? They can do it.
All right.
Execute.
All right. Well,
and I don't want to shit on them and then they walk the dog on us.
All right. Well, how do you feel about Saquon to the Eagles? That's what you walked in on.
Listen. And I'm glad listening. All here. We have been on this roller coaster for 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? On paper, it is very, very good. You know what I'm saying? We see what they do with them because we've been on this roller coaster. They sign everybody they can. You know what I'm saying? And then it don't pan out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wishing against them. They still bad motherfuckers, but let's see. You know what I'm saying? That's a big pickup. You never know, cause that boy ain't had no team. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't had no line like this.
He ain't had no team like that. So we'll see.
Keith is not happy about the price that they paid him.
Yeah, I'm happy about the player, just not the price. I don't like how much
they didn't consult you.
Nah, if it was up to me, bro, I would have traded for Damian Pierce.
You know what? As a fan, if it was up to me, I would have kept Jameis Winston when Tom Brady was out there. And look how stupid I was.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We can only see.
Yeah, we can only see. It's that made, you know what I'm saying, not because these knuckleheads on the fucking phone, but that is very interesting because that dude is a game changer for real. He's a game changer for real. Like he's been like that. So let's see who else they running. What other running backs they got?
They still got. Well, Sean, you go ahead and speak more.
We still got Gainwell. We still got Rashad Penny. And we still got Boston
Scott. Right there. You still got. That's all I heard. You still got. So you still got, and you got him. Yeah, that's gonna be Yeah.
But not to mention, we might fuck around and draft one too, because I think Boston Scott is an unrestricted free agent, if I'm not mistaken. Man, so we got. I mean, who the fuck knows, nigga? We ain't never paid no running backs, but we paid the shit out of Saquon. So who knows what Howie Roseman is thinking this year? Because I mean, from the press conferences that he was getting, his philosophy is basically changing more to try to pay motherfuckers. So as you can see with Saquon,
his philosophy is changing too. That's what y'all been doing.
We ain't never paid no running back like that.
Nah, hell no.
That's why we got rid of Miles Sanders.
He's Calvin. He's talking about specifically running backs. We know AJ Brown got that $100 million contract.
Oh yeah. I'm just talking about running back. We pay other motherfuckers.
So say y'all been well. To y'all credit, nobody been paying running backs like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
shit, until this year, you see them contracts?
Facts, because they have been getting it.
Well, I'm happy for the running backs because running backs have been treated like a redheaded stepchild the last 2 years. So I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask, since I got all four of y'all on here, let me ask y'all a question. Sean, I'm gonna start with you. Russell Wilson, Pittsburgh Steelers. What do you think the ceiling is for Russ in Pittsburgh?
First one,
man. I mean, the Steelers always been a franchise that know how to win. That's what Mike Tomlin always getting the boys where they need to be at. Russ should have been humbled for the situation that he was in Denver, whether it was his fault or not his fault. I mean, it just wasn't a good situation. So I believe he's going to come in more open for suggestion and not try to be as from what you hear about him behind the scenes as well on how he wants all this type of shit and all that type of shit. but as far as what he's going to do with the Steelers, man, I mean, the Steelers always had a good defense. Russ is a good manager. If they can protect him, I mean, they can get to the playoffs, but they still in a tough ass division. So
the best division.
Yeah, like the best. So division. I mean, you still got the Ravens, you still got the Bengals, and you still got the Browns that you got to worry about that's leveling up. So Russ gonna have an issue trying to get there and get it done. But I mean, they got a team with them. They can do it.
Calvin, Russ in Pittsburgh.
Everything Sean said was true, and I agree with. But I'm also looking at that team made the playoffs without stable quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, both teams, you know what I'm saying? I think the Browns they was on their third quarterback and that's fourth quarterback and they had more stable quarterback play than the Steelers did. So all that's true, and that's gonna be interesting to watch too. You know what I'm saying? To see what he can do. Long as he don't knock down on walls and put no office in there like he did in Denver.
That's what I'm saying. They're behind the scenes shit.
Hey, let's keep on 100, dog. This shit is not pushing the needle, dog. We know they gonna be a first round exit. They gonna be good to make the playoffs, but they gonna get cleaned by the Ravens or anybody upper echelon. Like they ain't gonna be on nothing.
Well, you know, first round exits ain't always a reflection on how you played throughout the year. You know what I'm saying?
He asked
Bruh.
what would be. What you say?
I'm just saying.
I just said, what do you think? What's the ceiling? What is this? What is the ceiling?
I said first round exit, regardless.
Okay.
That's the
Man, I'm just like, nigga, they might not even make the motherfucking playoffs because, like I said, you got that division, then you still got the Colts who gonna get Richardson back, which was soaring when they had him. You still got you got CJ Stroud getting better, still coming out there. You got the Raiders who probably gonna get a little better. Hopefully the motherfucking Chargers get better with their acquisition of their coach. The Broncos, whatever. And you still got the Chiefs. Yeah, you still got the Chiefs on top of their game. I don't really even know if the Steelers even gonna get to the playoffs.
Robert Chandler says championship or bust. I look at it like this: if Russell Wilson wins a playoff game, well, look, I mean, we did not think the Steelers was gonna make the playoffs this past year with the quarterbacks that they had. We have to learn to not bet against Mike Tomlin. But I think that if Russell Wilson wins one playoff game, I think he gets the Baker Mayfield contract next year. 3-year, $100 million. If he wins one playoff game. And I say that because the Steelers go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, are we forgetting about A-Rod and them Jets?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, we are.
All right.
You don't think you're gonna come back and set it off?
No, I don't. I really don't. I don't. I don't. And now, I mean, anything's possible, but because I think the one team in the AFC that may have taken a dip is Buffalo. Because the people they had to let go. I think they may have taken a dip, but the Jets, no.
That's because of that Von Miller contract, ain't it?
I think part of it is, honestly, I think part of it is because you had to let Poyer go, Tre'Davious White go. You had to let your center go. I don't know. But,
I kind of want to kick the tires on Tre'Davious White. I know he's been injury prone, but I'd love to have that as a prove it deal on my team, boy. Because when he was healthy, he was a problem too.
He was all pro when he was healthy. Yeah, he was all pro when he's healthy. Now let's talk about the AFC North for a second, because Russ is in Pittsburgh, so that lets you know what they think of Kenny Pickett. It's still a question mark with Deshaun of whether he can stay whether he can stay healthy, and can he get back to a kind of resembling what he was in Houston, because getting Jerry Jeudy to go opposite of Amari Cooper and you got David Njoku, Nick Chubb will be coming back. You know the defense that they have, at least with the way they play in Cleveland, because when they go on the road, they play like shit. But when they're in Cleveland, they're a problem. Cincinnati may have a problem on their hand. T. Higgins just requested to be traded. I don't think they'll trade him. I understand why, because they haven't talked. They haven't talked contract extension with T. Higgins since March of last year. So now T. Higgins he's unhappy, and you also may lose. I think you're going to lose. What was that third receiver name? I'm having a brain fart, Calvin.
I don't know who them people is.
Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and
Boyd.
Tyler Boyd. Yes, Tyler Boyd.
I do know who them people is.
You do. You may lose Tyler Boyd. So that's, I don't know. I mean, so the door may be open more for Pittsburgh more than we think, because and the Baltimore, can you pay Patrick Queen? Can you keep them linebackers together?
True.
You know,
they ain't never had an issue with linebackers and
they haven't
with the rest.
Now if Derrick Henry goes to Baltimore, you know, I think you're gonna be looking at the same type of Ravens team, but will that get it done in January? You know what I'm saying? Well, that could be because I don't want to hear shit about Lamar in the regular season. Only thing I want to hear about what this nigga do now is in January. And
what I do want to say about the Ravens, though, is that they still got Raekwon, and they had a backup that was behind Patrick Queen that was doing his thing too, that they want to put in there, and that's why they cool with releasing Patrick Queen. Because I do remember talking to my boy who's a Ravens fan about that, and he was schooling me about the linebacker that they got behind Patrick Queen. So, like I said, they ain't never had an issue with scouting for linebackers, so they're ready to let go of Patrick Queen.
Okay. Well, again, the best division in football by far. Now, let's talk about a division that may be in question, the AFC East. Mac Jones is a Jaguar. Boy, the Patriots ruined that man. Mac Jones is now gone from number 15 overall pick to backup. What does that say about the 2021 draft of quarterbacks? Trevor Lawrence, who still has suspect moments, even though we all believe we all believe what he can be, but he hasn't done it consistently enough. Who was the second pick? Zach Wilson. Who was the third pick? Trey Lance. Who was the next quarterback drafted after that? Justin Fields. I hope he comes to Denver. But who was the quarterback drafted after that? Mac Jones. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That was a bad year quarterback.
Ow. Oh, ow.
But then that's another reason why I say that sometimes they need to sit the fuck down and let them boys develop. You know what I'm saying? Or you can ruin them like that. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, it's crazy because remember, Mac Jones was a playoff. He made playoffs in the Pro Bowl his rookie season. And from there, Bill Belichick gets defensive coordinators to run his offense. Like, I would send a box of doo-doo to Bill Belichick's front door if I was Mac Jones with a note that says, "You did this."
Yeah, real talk.
You did this.
That's why they let him leave, because they was like, "You done jacked that shit up."
So, what do you think about the New England Patriots, sir? With now they're looking for a quarterback. What do you think, Calvin? What do you think about the Patriots and their quarterback search?
I don't know. They not gonna do much with that nigga. They not gonna. This year ain't gonna be their year. This gonna be Belichick's last year.
Belichick is gone.
He gone. They got Gerard Mayo now.
Gerard Mayo's a coach.
Oh shit! Damn, what am I thinking?
Boy, you still in 2023, boy.
Yeah, that sleeveless hoodie is gone.
So you think it's going to be a tough year for Mayo? Tough first year for Gerard Mayo?
Yeah. That's why they gave it to the boy.
Oh, so he could fail? No, let me stop.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, they about to trade for Justin Fields.
Shut up, man. I don't know. Shut up. No. The Patriots have one of them top draft picks. They can go out and get one of these little quarterbacks now.
Like Drake May and all them boys?
Yeah. They can get Drake May and Jake Daniels.
Oh, they good then.
Y'all leave Justin Fields the fuck alone, New England. You hear me? You leave Justin Fields the fuck alone. He's going to stay in orange and blue. This orange and blue. Y'all leave Justin Fields the fuck alone, goddammit. Leave him alone.
What y'all go trade for? Y'all pick? What you giving up?
I owe you. We ain't got shit.
I know what I'm saying. We can give y'all something if you want to come up off of Surtain. You know, we looking for him.
Hey, look, bro. Everybody expendable now, bro. Everybody expendable now. I told you they let Justin Simmons go along with trading Jerry Jeudy. Russ is gone. Everybody expendable, bro.
Yeah.
Like and if you let Surtain go, Surtain is the what is this? Oh, Surtain is was the one safe nigga. Oh, y'all I thought Surtain was the one safe nigga. I got it on NFL Network. They was talking about the boy that y'all got from the Jets.
Yeah, I'm turning my free agency shit on. I ain't had this shit. I'm tripping.
Yeah, man. They well, since we're talking about let's talk about the NFC North then. Because let's think about it. Kirk Cousins is gone. It looks like that division right now, and Justin Fields, we assume, is going to be gone because Chicago hasn't given any reason to believe why they're not going to get Caleb Williams in the draft. So really, it looks like a Green Bay-Detroit division. Detroit was a quarter away from going to the Super Bowl. Should have went to the Super Bowl. Still tripping on how they blew that shit. But the only two quarterbacks, stable quarterbacks, is Goff and Jordan Love. Where do you think the Minnesota Vikings? That's who I'm interested. The Minnesota Vikings. Who do you think they turn to for a quarterback?
That's a big question. Because I thought they were going to try to keep Kurt. But I mean, shit, who out there? There's nobody out there. Like Jimmy as far as for quarterback, I mean, you got to do something, or you better be ready to let go of Justin Jefferson, because he ain't about to have no ass person back there trying to throw him the rock, because he gonna get disgruntled.
They're gonna get Jacoby Brissett.
Man, they gonna get a goddamn. They better see what they can do to get a damn quarterback in this draft. I heard it was a heavy draft for quarterbacks, though.
It is, but what were we saying the first part of the show? How sometimes these quarterbacks should sit before they take the reins.
They ain't got the chance. They ain't got the chance to do that in Minnesota, because I mean, there's nobody out there for you to really.
Jacoby Brissett. I wasn't being funny. Jacoby Brissett is a serviceable dude. I mean, he can keep. Yeah. I mean, if you draft a quarterback, let's say you do draft one, and it is a heavy quarterback draft. I mean, not just Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, the kid from Michigan, Michael Penix from Washington. That's 5 right there. So it is a heavy draft for quarterbacks, but and Bo Nix, that's another one.
Yeah.
But let's just say you do draft one of these, and you don't want what happens to your new quarterback to happen with Bryce Young this past season with Carolina, where it was just awful. It was horrible. You know, every quarterback you draft ain't gonna be CJ Stroud, bro. That's not gonna happen. Man. So if I wouldn't be opposed to getting somebody like Jacoby Brissett, and I draft one of these quarterbacks and say, why don't you sit at least for half the season to see where we go from here?
But that depends also on the quarterback that you drafted, because like I said, some motherfuckers may look like a CJ Stroud or Anthony Richardson prior to his injury, because he was looking good. So, you know, I mean, you can get you a serviceable backup, like a veteran, and then draft one of these quarterbacks, and it just depends on the outcome of camp and training camp and how quick you catch on.
We'll see. I mean, because Chicago pretty much, I didn't say Chicago, but we know who they drafted. They getting Caleb Williams. We know that. Okay, they're going to get Caleb Williams. So really the team that's really left out with the most question marks is the Vikings. And I think you're right. Depending on who that quarterback is, I think Justin Jefferson may be getting ready to say bon voyage. Calvin, what do you think about the Minnesota Vikings quarterback situation?
You said Minnesota Vikings and what now?
Quarterback situation.
Non-existent right now. What the pick they got?
I don't know. I have to look at the draft order.
I'm going to find out for you.
Sorry, yeah, Saints using. We see who they draft. Ooh, I don't think Justin Fields go to Minnesota. What would they trade? But what would they have?
I don't think the Bears would trade Justin Fields inside the division, bro.
Well, we've seen. Minnesota has a way of getting quarterback. Well, no, they didn't do that. They went. He went to whatchamacallit first. You're right.
I would be stunned if the last time I saw a team willingly trade their starting quarterback inside their own division was when the Eagles traded Donovan McNabb to the Redskins.
Oh,
that's the last time I can remember something that crazy happening.
The Minnesota Vikings don't even look up. They pick 11. That's so close enough for one of those quarterbacks.
Yeah. They'll fuck around and draft Michael Penix.
Let's see. Chicago. If Chicago fuck around and get a quarterback, who fucking knows? Because they could fuck around and sneak this y'all and get Marvin Harrison and keep goddamn Justin Jefferson. But
don't do that, Chicago. Don't you? Aren't you tired of Justin Fields? You're tired of him.
I mean Justin Fields. I said Justin Jefferson. So let's just say Chicago takes Caleb. That's a quarterback. The Commanders are probably gonna get a quarterback. Yep. New England probably gets a quarterback.
Gonna get a quarterback. Definitely.
Arizona won't. The Chargers won't.
Nope.
The Giants may get a quarterback.
Maybe they're on the fence.
The Titans.
No, they're gonna go with Levis. No, they're going with Levis.
The Falcons got their quarterback.
Nope.
Then the Bears again, which they won't draft another quarterback.
Nope.
You got
The Jets won't for Aaron Rodgers, I don't think.
They would. He's 40. I would say, bro, it's 40. I would.
But is Aaron Rodgers going caress the motherfuckers into believing that he got them?
Bro, I could give it. Look, and you know what? The Jets are watching Jordan Love and saying, maybe we should get somebody behind him.
Bro, y'all at 12. Y'all could get a quarterback.
We could. It just depends.
And I don't see people sitting still. I mean, I can see the Falcons trading back now that they got a quarterback. Somebody could jump into the 8th slot. Somebody could jump into the 7th slot.
Well, it depends on what. Just because you have one position filled doesn't mean you can't look and see what the best position is for somebody, for what the best draft is for another position you may need. Like I understand the Falcons just got Cousins, but what if they need a better offensive lineman? They could draft that. What if Marvin Harrison Jr. was still available to go opposite Drake London and Kyle Pitts? You could do that. Maybe we could draft the quarterback. Because again, I'm saying trade for Justin Fields. I don't know what we're gonna trade. Our logo, I don't know. We ain't got. We ain't got shit. So I don't know. But Minnesota, I could see them. If Michael Penix was available, I could see them taking Penix or Bo Nix.
It's also a heavy offensive line draft too. So you could trade back and get you a good offensive lineman.
You could,
if people know you get the quarterback. So it's not out of realm for motherfuckers to want to trade up into this draft, depending on, like you said, the needs, and if somebody they really like is still on the board.
I mean, that's true. That's true. So, I mean, day one of NFL free agency is exactly what we thought it was going to be. Chaotic. But there's still some interesting players out there. Like I said, Odell earlier, Derrick Henry, if he winds up with Baltimore, Aaron Jones, interested to see where he winds up at. Everybody's curious how the quarterback dynamic is going to fall now that Kirk Cousins is off the board, and there's still teams in need of a quarterback. So that's interesting. That is very interesting. Me and Calvin talked briefly earlier, Sean, and this is moving on to another sports subject. Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul. Now, Calvin, what did you say about this Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight? Anybody home?
That's fake. It's a setup.
Calvin thinks that Jake Paul is going to knock Mike Tyson out.
What?
Go ahead, Calvin.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Man, I just think with this Trump election coming up, and when white America needs a boost the most, what would better give them hope than to have some white boy knock Mike Tyson out? I could knock him out. I'm not saying he can. I'm just saying they might even pay the man to take a fall, but that man ain't. That is no reason why Mike Tyson shouldn't whoop that boy ass. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why he shouldn't. There's no reason why he shouldn't fold him like a church chair.
Yeah, because if you look at Mike Tyson's videos, he still got it.
That white boy, man, it's something with that boy, man. It's some shit in the game. I'm telling you, it's some shit in the game. Because you know goddamn well it's not a fight that man was in that he should have won, and he won it.
Well, with the going up against washed up UFC fighters, maybe. I mean, depends on who's training you.
Fighters though, he a YouTuber. So you saying D Destroying can get in there and start boxing? No, they do this. That shit is in you. It's in you. You can't just put that shit in you. They've been doing that shit forever. That's why they shouldn't. That's why if they get to fighting with somebody on the street, they catching a high charge. That's assault with deadly weapon. They're trained. They train
right. But the difference between UFC and a boxer is that's a whole different. While it is the fight game, but that's technically a different martial art. You know, like as you just so like. Let me give you an example. Francis Ngannou. Remember, he fought Tyson Fury a couple months ago. Tyson Fury didn't take him seriously. He was trained by Mike Tyson. He dropped Tyson Fury. Francis Ngannou fought Anthony Joshua this past Friday. And in round 2, Anthony Joshua knocked him the fuck out. I'm talking knocked him out cold. I'm talking about he was flat on his back, eyes closed. He was out. So when you're talking about a UFC fighter as opposed to a boxer, now Jake Paul has been living a boxer's life for the last 4 years. And he's fighting. These are handpicked competition. This is handpicked old guys. But like you said, there's no reason in God's green earth that even at 57 years old, if this is why I'm curious, if this is a fight that actually impacts their win-loss record, I want to see Mike body this nigga.
Yeah, that shit you talking about mixed martial arts and MMA and boxing. Let me ask you this: who stand a better chance in a boxing match? Michael J. White or Country Wayne with 6 months of training? Who stand a better fight?
But Michael J. White has boxed before too.
I'm just saying though, these are professional fighters. There's no way that man was supposed to be winning all them fights, washed up or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still in the same. It's still like a washed up NFL football player will smoke you in a game of 21 basketball. That's fact.
I don't know about all that.
You don't know about all that.
I mean that analogy you gave, but I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying though, it's the same. It's that's what they do.
So if you were to put a bet right now on the fight, you would bet that Jake Paul would knock him out?
I'm betting you he win the fight.
Okay.
But somehow he's gonna win that bitch somehow. I don't want the man to. I want to see him get. I want to see Mike Tyson make that man hit him so hard his nipples touch, but he's not gonna happen.
I know, Sean. The only time you actually pay attention to boxing is if it involves Tyson or Floyd.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
That's
well. Let me ask you both the hypothetical question. If this is indeed a legit real fight, no language put in the contract. Because see, the language, what we found out after that Roy Jones fight when Tyson fought him a couple years ago, is that the language in the contract was that it's an exhibition fight. You can't hurt Roy. Like you could potentially risk losing your money if you actually knock Roy Jones out. So you can almost get him to the brink, but you can't knock him out.
So how do you get a nigga to go down if you can't hurt him?
You said what?
How do you get a nigga to go down on the mat if you can't hurt him? That's crazy.
So again, if this is a legit fight where it is,
I told you, shit in the game.
Okay, so Sean, if this is a legit fight, it affects your professional record. Who do you think wins?
Oh, Mike Tyson, of course. Like, I'm never gonna go against Iron Mike. I don't give a fuck how old that motherfucker is, because I just seen some of his training tape as a recent, and he's still out here looking like a monster. So I don't think that boy should really be able, like he said, to be able to get in a ring with Mike Tyson and take no punches from that dude. I don't care who you are. Right. But so it shouldn't be a fight for real. That's in my opinion. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
Bro, that's why I have to look at the legitimacy, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a weight clause, because if there's a weight clause, and I'm like, oh no. Because there's no way in real life Mike Tyson should lose a fist fight to no damn Jake Paul.
That's what I'm saying.
No way.
But that shit you just said about language, see, that's the shit in the game.
I'm saying again, I mean, because it's a factor. It's a factor. Because again, like you said, I don't care how old he is, Sean. Like you just said, Mike Tyson's a trained killer. He's been a trained killer for over 40 years, and I seen the workout tapes too. And I'm like, nigga, you really gonna get in the ring with that? And
yeah.
And you have never fought at heavyweight, and you've never been hit the way that this nigga has a capability of hitting you. I saw Tyron Woodley rock you, and he's about 25 pounds lighter, and he's a UFC fighter. I just want to see. I'm just praying that this is a real legitimate fight.
And did he win or lose that one?
He won that fight. Jake Paul won that fight.
Shit in the game. Ain't no way in hell they face knocked in with no insurance. That shit.
Yeah. Oh, and just for reference, Jacoby Brissett is a New England Patriot.
He went back. Well,
Yeah, on a 1-year deal.
Well, okay, so the Patriots are still going to draft the quarterback,
and
and Jacoby Brissett will be probably the starter, depending on who they draft. You said they got the 3rd pick.
The Patriots?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me bring it back up. It's on.
If they got the 3rd pick, now I don't know.
Yes,
that's gonna be
they got the 3rd pick
battle because you either getting Drake May, Jaden Daniels, or the boy from Michigan who just won the national championship. I don't know. Yeah, that might be a quarterback battle.
But it's not. But that's why you get Brissett, because Brissett is well aware that he's a journeyman and that he's not going to be a locker room cancer if you sign a quarterback or if you draft a quarterback. And that's where he's gonna be a mentor for that. And he knows the organization well. He's able to train and help out the new quarterback that you are going to draft at the number 3 position. It ain't really no quarterback battle. He's there to try to help that quarterback that he got. And if not, he can get his ass into play. That's who Jacoby Brissett is.
What was the contract for? 1 year, how much? You said 20 million?
No, I ain't say 20 million. It didn't give the figures. It was just a 1-year deal.
The Patriots, you talking about teams with a lot of money to spend. Patriots got a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, I know. I see that. I see the Texans doing a lot of moving, shaking too.
Hey, the Texans are gonna be something to fuck with, man.
Yeah, they loading up on that defense. They are loading up. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get Patrick Queen too, because I heard of some rumblings of him supposed to be interested going in there.
Oh, look! I believe D'Amico, because of the position he played, could probably get any top linebacker that he wants.
Absolutely, it's a lot of good linebackers out there too.
No question. Yeah. I may have been the only one who watched this game yesterday, but it made me happy. It just literally it made my joy knowing that there is still real basketball out there being played. It was the LSU South Carolina women's SEC championship game. That shit was lit. They don't like each other. That's the type of basketball. And they almost got to a fight at the end of the game. So, South Carolina's 6'7" center pushed. And I mean, when I talk about she NFL pushed the point guard from LSU, so much so that the point guard from LSU who got pushed, her brother hopped the scorer's table and jumped onto the court. And he got arrested, but
of course, dumbass.
Those are the. Well, I don't blame him, because if you see the way that she got pushed, that's my motherfucking sister, nigga. Come on now.
First of all, you going to fight some women?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't fight nobody. He just jumped on the floor and jumped in front of his sister.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, bro.
Because he was right there at the like if he wanted to spark it, like because you look like a bitch for life. You jump if you jump on.
We talk about pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Sean, you got to really see.
Let her handle her shit.
Yo, this chick legs flew up in the air the way she got pushed. Like it was crazy. But I enjoyed it. It's crazy how women's college basketball is actually better than men's college basketball now. It is. And March Madness starts this week. All the rest of the conference tournaments, and then the actual tournament starts next week. I'm hyped as a bitch for it because I love March Madness. But that game, I have to shout out that game, LSU and South Carolina. I love Dawn Staley, though. South Carolina undefeated, 32-0. I fuck with Caitlin Clark in her game, but I don't want to see her win shit. Go to help make the WNBA bigger. It's between South Carolina and LSU. Keep your ass in Iowa. Bye. This is between This is between Angel Reese and that undefeated South Carolina team. That's who it's between. Now NBA, yeah. Man. Oh, bro. Did y'all see the block of the year by Anthony Edwards?
No, didn't.
Nigga, I got to show you. I'm telling you. Fair use. I won't get in trouble. It's only like 5 seconds. I never seen a player. Remember Slam Ball, bro?
Slam Ball,
where they jump on the trampolines?
Oh, yeah.
It looked like this dude jumped up so high. He literally hit his head on the rim and then fell face first on the ground after blocking the shot to win the game. Got up, hype as a buh. Yeah, I have to show this because all I'm gonna show this block, and I just want you to see how high up this dude jumped. It's amazing, bro. It was amazing. As you know, it's about to be playoff time in the NBA, and I'm for it. This is really the most I keep up with basketball. All right, watch this, Sean. Watch this, Calvin. Look, Sean.
He looked like he about to kill his damn self. Who was that?
Watch
That,
when
that
you see
like
look at the replay.
Everybody is on the like,
yeah, he about to kill his damn self. About to knock his damn self out. Oh, that's what they were talking about. My homie did say something about that shit. Oh yeah, he about to kill himself. Look at that. I'm surprised that boy's still living.
Wow.
Question.
He said in the interview after the game, he said, I ain't never jumped that high before in my life. He said, my head hurt like hell. He said, and my wrist hurt from where I fell at. He said, but I ain't never jumped that high before, bruh.
All right, real quick.
Go ahead, Calvin. Oh, Calvin maddening it up.
My bad, bro. What'd you say, Brandon?
No, I was talking about that block, that Anthony Edwards block.
Hey, speaking of maddening it up, Calvin.
Huh?
Why don't you tell him who won the Super Bowl for the franchise?
You mean with the best team in the fucking league?
Here we fucking go.
Whoa, hold on now. What?
The best team in the fucking league.
So here we fucking go. We got the best team in the league.
He won. He won that. He won that, Jay. You lucky I ain't get there. I was bullshitting.
Okay.
Well, it's
no. Oh, when did you win the Super Bowl, bro?
This past weekend, you know what I'm saying, for my franchise league, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't handle the Eagles. You know how we do it.
The Eagles are a cheat code.
How the fuck we a cheat code?
Cheat code, nigga.
Well, they're gonna be a cheat code more next year with Saquon on there.
Yeah.
Hey. I can't wait to use that motherfucker next year. Are you joking?
Oh my goodness gracious! So, just to let folk know, this is why I was late starting up the show. My daughter had a Girl Scout cookie meeting. Got these I'm selling.
If they ain't saying, man, I don't want
them. And that's the shit they sold out of, bro.
But
this shit right here is good though. This shit right here.
I take my thing off when you want.
That shit is
what
good.
What is some more? They still got some more?
No, they were sold out of them too.
Of course. They're the best fucking ones. Nobody want no goddamn lemon cookies.
No, but these ain't lemon cookies. These Adventures, they're brownie cookies with caramel in them. These Jones is bomb.
What about the other ones? What was those?
I do have lemon cookies right here.
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
But it's not only in the Toasty Yays is good too.
Who?
Toasty Yayo.
Toasty Yay. What, they got Coke in them?
Look at him, bro.
What's that? Coke flavor?
Yeah, bro. French toast inspired cookies. Okay. What else?
French toast. Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
they got some new shit.
These. Come on now.
That was the peanut butter Jones, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You can't never go wrong with peanut butter cookies.
No, them the Jones that I was eating that time we was on the bus to Florida. That made me have to run off the bus and go to the gas station.
Everything made you have to run off the bus and go to the gas. What the fuck you talking about?
Well, look, nigga, I got them bad guts. So you know, I'm gonna be slanging them cookies for the next couple of days.
Hey man, nigga talking about we paid him too much. Y'all crazy as hell.
Oh yeah. What messages do you have for Marquise? Because he's listening. Keith is listening.
I know he listening at work and shit, nigga. You will talk about he paid the man too much. He probably did. As soon as he get injured, I'm gonna be cussing.
Well, again,
but we do it, bro. We got him for 3 fucking years. I'm excited. So that means that
bro never ran behind a line like this though.
Yeah, bro, we got that nigga for 3 fucking years. I'm excited.
Yeah, man. You should be.
And you know he's gonna try to prove himself, so he's gonna be trying to work the fuck out to get back in good shape to do what he got to do over there on a team that wants him, that gonna pay him behind that line with AJ and Devontae and Goddard and all that. What, nigga? What? How you can you not be excited about the thought of that could be? Not to say that they got to do it, but the thought of that team.
What if y'all traded for T. Higgins?
You know, that's the type of Howie Roseman shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we cutting money because we got rid of Fletch. We got money because we got rid of. I ain't gonna say got rid of. They retired Fletch, retired Kelsey. That's big money you used to pay for them. Then you let Byard go, so that saved you cap. You let Avonte go, so that saved you cap as cornerback. We got what you call it on the trade block, because we ain't gonna pay him what he want, or he gonna keep what the fuck he got right now and stay there still. Which is Hassan Reddick, yeah, because he's still under motherfucking contract. You know what I mean? Like so I mean, he wants an extension. He's looking for a trade. You're still in the contract, so you can either shut the fuck up and get back out there and do what the hell you got to do for the money that we already gave you.
Oh, here he comes! Here he comes! He heard it. He heard it.
Hey, I'm still working, but I want to hear what y'all talking about.
Oh, he was talking about you, nigga.
No, I'm talking about the goddamn Eagles. I'm saying, as far as the money we got, that we could definitely come up with some other spots in there as well. So I mean, I'm not, and there's still talent out there that we could fill in there. We got safeties that we got to pay for, and there's a lot of good safeties out there that we could bring there. We got cornerback that we could possibly still trade for, because we still linked to a bunch of cornerbacks out there. And then you got a draft that we linked the cornerbacks for as well. So, I mean, the only thing we really missing, of course, like I said, Hassan he's still in the contract. He ain't gone nowhere, although he's asking for a trade. Josh Sweat's still there, even though he's asking for a trade. And if you do, you can use those trades to get players, or the type of shit that Howie Roseman do, trade those players for actual people who actually did something that's proven in the NFL, and that you could get on a more of a bargain deal to try to bring to Philly. So, I mean, I'm excited about what the fuck they got going on now. The only thing that I'm worried about is that the loss of Kelsey and how that would hurt. But like I said, I'm still confident in our O-line coach and the players that we've already drafted behind them. But that's the biggest if for me, is the center position.
I ain't worried about the center position. I like Cam Jurgens. I think Cam Jurgens.
I like him too.
Fine. So I ain't really worried about that. You know, I'm just worried about the money. And I think we should definitely.
Hey, Philly, you need a financial advisor.
But check me out. But check me out, Keith, because you had Kelsey with the big bucks. He's off the book. You had Fletcher, who was getting paid. He's off the book. We cut our big money as far as our safety with Byard. He's basically off the book for half of that. You still got Hassan.
You froze up, bro.
That lessens some money off the book. Your quarterback is already signed. The only person, you just signed Landon Dickerson, so that frees up money off the books before extending Landon Dickerson. So the only person that you really, but the only thing that you really have to worry about paying, the only person right now you really have to pay is Devontae, which they are going to pay him. So I mean, I don't understand what else you would be worried about, because we got Slay and Bradbury, which you can lose them because, like I said, you could get in. You got cornerbacks in the draft that we're linked to. Not saying that they can replace them, but we need to be younger at the cornerback position, because as you can see, we couldn't run with the motherfuckers when it came to doing that shit. So I don't understand. Definitely, motherfucker. I wish they just cut his ass, nigga. I'll take the hit, goddamn it. I'll help him pack, goddamn it. Get the fuck out of Philly. That's crazy.
I like our young guys with Kenny Ringo and Eli Ricks. I really like them too. We got Zaya Rogers. Don't forget about Rogers. So I hope we do. I hope we do go cornerback first round or second round, because it's a really talented cornerback class. Yeah. Like I said, one more year, Bradbury, and he gotta go. Oh God, and maybe one more year of Slade too. To be honest.
Bradbury ain't gonna make it past this training camp. Watch what I tell you.
His
you don't think so?
Too much.
No. Well, yeah, because he's a $14 million cap hit on this, if a dead cap on it. So yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He probably be a mentor sitting on the bench looking at niggas.
I mean, do
That was
you
a
think
dumbass
there's
comment.
any chance he can at least be serviceable? Do you think?
Who, Bradbury? I mean,
Yeah.
just the previous year before then, he was all pro. You know what I mean? So he has the talent in him. I just feel like that the Super Bowl, it's just like he got fried in the Super Bowl for the touchdown and he ain't recovered since. So I mean, like he still got the talent to do it as if he want to do it. You know, it's up to him. But if not, like I said, I like the young boys too. You like Ringo, which is gonna be working another year under his belt. Second year should jump. You got Ricks, another year under his belt. Second year should jump. And we got a better defensive backs coach than what the fuck we had last year to try to get them boys in a better shape. So I mean, whether or not that Bradbury's tighten up is totally up to Bradbury. But like I said, he had an all pro season, not even that far removed from what he was. So I hope he step up. That's all the thing I can fucking say.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna remind you. I'm not gonna let you forget this season because Keith wants you to be in the fantasy football league that I've been doing with him for the last 2 years. That shit is fun.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. I need something. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that.
I want 2 years. Just
yeah, and you got to meet us at B Dubs when we do the draft night too, bro.
I'll be there. Just let me know.
Hey, Calvin, Calvin? You already in a fantasy league, ain't you? I don't know if he won or not, or maybe we just can't hear him. But
well, sure. How about we just do it with the guys that's already in the group chat?
Yeah, they gonna. I'm telling you, man, some shit in the game, man. There's no reason why Mike Tyson shouldn't beat that nigga ass.
What the hell? we were
oh no, hey, I look. I
this nigga come out of nowhere.
Hey, while y'all was talking, hey, listen, while y'all was talking, they said Mike Tyson was bedridden for a week after a 30-minute pass session.
A 30-minute what?
30-minute hitting the pass session. He bed for a week. I told you there's some shit in the game.
Well, he still got another 3 months before that fight, so I ain't worried about that.
All right.
I just hope they
trying to make our icon look like shit. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, I just hope the fight happened on the day it's supposed to happen because it's supposed to happen the day after my birthday. So I want that shit to go down on July 20th. But no, Calvin, ain't you already in a fantasy football league?
The fantasy joint? No, I'm in the other joint.
Oh, well then you need to come join Keith's league next season. Well, this season.
No, actually, we can do a league with the guys. It's already in the group chat.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I ain't good.
Yeah, this will be my first year really doing that shit. But I did say I wanted to get into that shit. I told you last year when y'all was doing that shit.
Well,
that's a different monster. You got to do research and shit when you're doing the fantasy league.
Oh yeah,
I be picking.
Like I said, Lex be having a whole motherfucking mock draft when she come to the draft night.
I ain't gonna have her outdo me like she did this year. Fuck you, Lex. I'm coming for your ass.
Hey,
Brandon team be ass because he drafting all the quarterbacks.
What did you say, Keith?
I said your team be ass because your ass drafted 3 quarterbacks in the first 5 picks.
Hey, Sean, I be picking niggas like I'm ready to play with them on the game.
Hell yeah, on Madden and shit. Instead of looking at this shit.
Nah, they not good for fantasy like that.
Hey, Keith, kiss my ass. Don't be hating on how the hell I draft.
Oh my God, your ass ain't trying to get rid of Joe Burrow ass.
I sure wasn't.
Dumbass.
And I'm gonna draft him again this year, nigga. What? See, my first 2 picks.
How do y'all determine? How do y'all determine what picks you go?
I mean, it's random. That's why I felt
they do. I think it might. They sometimes they snake draft.
What did you say?
Y'all snake draft?
A snake.
Yeah, it's a snake draft.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and
like
Sean, your picture froze up.
So if you last round, if you second, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
okay.
so there won't be like overpowered teams.
Yeah. I know about the snake draft. Yeah, I got you.
See, last year I drafted Lamar Jackson first, and then I drafted Joe Burrow, and then I started.
God damn, 2 back-to-back quarterbacks.
I did. Yep, I did. But I mean, I drafted, and I got Did I have AJ Brown, or was that 2 years ago?
I think you did have AJ Brown.
No, I had AJ Brown in 2022. I had Amari Cooper. And I was looking good for a second because my running backs was Nick Chubb and DeAndre Swift. I was looking good for a second, but that Chubb injury fucked shit up.
Mm-hmm.
It fucked shit up because by the time, I couldn't get nobody decent to replace him. That's why every game I was rooting for Swift to just ball out.
My problem would be is I'll be a biased ass nigga. I keep picking a bunch of Eagles and shit. Like I can't fucking help myself. I know you can't do that. I know you can't do that with fantasy, but that's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
I was fucking with Keith, and Sean, your picture froze up again.
Yeah. It's moving on mine, so I don't know what to tell you, nigga. That's your internet.
Oh yeah, then that's me. But I was fucking with Keith last year during the draft because he could have took. Matter of fact, you did take the Cowboys defense, didn't you?
Hell yeah.
And I told him, I said, "What kind of Eagles fan are you, nigga? You can't take the Cowboys defense."
It's fantasy, nigga. They won me like 2-3 games.
So the Cowboys is your fantasy, huh?
Ron Bland saved my ass. He had like 6 touchdowns on the cornerback.
Yeah.
You can say my team was ass, Keith, but I beat you when I played you, nigga.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I don't know, bro.
Now you don't know. Oh, now you don't know.
I'm the championship. I won 2 straight years. Respect you. I don't care about them, man.
Yeah, but
that's
gonna be fun, though.
I'm gonna have to roll out in a minute, my boy.
No, yeah, no problem. In the world of the sports talk, I think we're witnessing the end of Skip Bayless.
Absolutely.
Because the undisputed ratings, the undisputed ratings have hit an all-time low. I was reading this a couple days ago. Their ratings have hit an all-time low. I think it was on a Friday, the episode where they had Lil Wayne. They only had like 50,000 views.
Bruh, do you see this shit though? Like it's like when you turn on Undisputed, it's like you got a bunch of people that's just thrown together that don't really fucking mix. Keyshawn just looked like he just showing up to work, like he don't even give a fuck when he up in that joke. And then Wayne, like you can't even understand him when he's talking half of the fucking time. It's like you gotta like what Wayne? What the fuck you say? Like and Skip just. Of course, just be throwing out nonsense, man. He fucked up by doing what he did to Shannon.
Yeah,
and he shouldn't have ever did that shit.
Yeah,
he get what he deserves.
Yeah, Skip's contract is running out, and I guarantee you they're not gonna renew him.
Absolutely not,
because they're not even.
So?
Yeah, they're not gonna renew him, bro.
Skip done, bro.
Yeah, they're not renewing him because First Things First is a better show. First Things First is a better show. They probably going to either get rid of Undisputed as a whole or replace Skip. Colin Coward's going to be all right. First Things First will probably move in the Undisputed spot. And I don't know what's going to happen with Speak. I don't know. I just like looking at Joy Taylor. I'm just
saying.
Yeah. I just like looking at Joy. Yeah, she's tough. But on the contrary, like on Mondays and Tuesdays, First Take is getting about 500,000 views per day on Mondays and Tuesdays. It drop a little bit when Shannon ain't on there the rest of the week, but not that much because you see they brought Ryan Clark back.
Oh yeah, he the boy too. I fuck with Ryan Clark.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Stephen A's days at ESPN might be numbered.
Those are facts too, but that's just because it's that time. Like it's that time for change, bro. It's like you've been there long enough, and it's like your message is starting to get on people's nerves more than it is they're just taking what you're saying. So I mean, the way Skip is getting weeded out, Stephen A is the same way. It's time for him to go ahead and step down and let somebody else take the reins.
Well, reportedly, him and Pat McAfee done had some beef.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, and Pat is the new age.
I mean, you look at the number and the thing, but see, the thing about it, the difference is with Stephen A. and Skip. Stephen A. is building a media company on social media. He's trying to do what Shannon Sharpe is doing now. Shannon's at the top of the game. It's no denying it. But Stephen A. is trying to do the same thing, and Stephen A. can still get people to talk to him more than Skip. Like I think Skip is just going to have to hang it up. He may still do a little podcast, but don't nobody want to fuck with Skip.
Yeah, it's how you treat people, bro.
Yeah, don't nobody really want to fuck with Skip at all. Like, and now Richard Sherman, I don't even think he's gonna be back on the show because he caught that DUI a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I was looking at it like and that's not good for Richard anyway, because him and Skip hated each other for real, and you can kind of tell it when it was on the show too. They was just looking for a reason to yell at each other. So I mean,
but see, Richard got that Thursday Night Football shit too, so he might be done with that too.
Richard fucked himself up with that shit, but they always do with that thing. I can't understand niggas in these DUIs with all this money. Like, you can't have a nigga drive you when you drunk. Like, it's about to fucking happen. Like, like let a nigga drive you. There's Ubers, there's taxis, there's your people.
That's because when these people go out here and they going out, they want to flex, they want to stunt, they want you to see what they driving, they want to show that they got money. And all the while,
no, go ahead. Sorry.
All the while, when they get to where they going, they get inebriated out their mind. They don't realize it, and they're like, "Oh, I'm good, bro." And it's like it can't. They all say the same thing. It can't be me. Shit.
Tell you really shit. I used to get fucked up, military fucked up, and I always still was current. I mean, I still was aware of whether or not I shouldn't be behind the motherfucking wheel. You know what I'm saying? Not to say, incriminate myself, but you still, I don't understand how motherfuckers get that drunk that they still don't understand what the fucking situation they are in. I've never been in a situation where I haven't. Besides like the one time where I time traveled, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Time travel.
Yeah. Military boy, you know how we do it.
I've been blessed. That's all I can say. I've been blessed.
Yeah.
Because there's been a couple of times when I had no business and Lord just blessed me. And it was times when I was angry. And that's the worst time to do it, when I'm angry.
Absolutely.
Because I done got behind the wheel when I was pissed and no regard for shit. And God has blessed me so much. So much. That's all I can say. Now, I know a person who one time he got so drunk. I ain't gonna say no names. Now, if you come on here and incriminate yourself, that's on you. But this person was so drunk, he drove to the magistrate looking for somebody. Drunk. With no license.
It got to be Robert. Ain't nobody going to look for no political motherfuckers when they drunk besides that ignorant ass motherfucker. I incriminated you. You don't have to come on here, motherfucker. I know who it was.
I ain't saying no name. But I just remember that the man hit me up and asked me, "Hey, you want to take a ride on the dark side?" That's exactly what this person said.
That motherfucker was drinking. I don't know the hell he was drinking.
and then the next morning, guess what? Hey, Brandon, guess who's in jail? I was like, ooh. And it was said person. I was like, God damn. Like, ain't you glad you ain't get in that fucking car with him? I was like, yeah. Yeah.
Two fucked up motherfuckers, yeah. But yeah, I mean, but it's a difference for us too. And the reason why I say that is because we who we are. We don't really have, I mean, we have shit to lose, but you're a fucking billionaire. Like you have
the resources.
You have the resource, the platform, and to fuck that bag up, it is ignorant. Like I would not do anything to fuck a bag up like that. Like you got to understand what position you in, and like, come on, man.
Yeah, like
get your shit together.
I'm going somewhere and I know I'm gonna get inebriated, bro. I'm not, and I know I have something to lose. I mean, for one, even if it is just temporary, I'm not losing my freedom for nobody.
Absolutely.
And if I know I'm going somewhere where I'm gonna be getting a little turn, bro, somebody driving me, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody's driving me. Hey, you can drive my car. I will hire somebody to drive my car. It's still yours, nigga. It don't make it any less yours.
It's Ubers out here, nigga. Like, come pick me the fuck up. Like, it's simple, man. You know what? I'm gonna start a business that comes and drive your car and drive your ass home. For your drunk ass. We gonna send some people to get in your car and drive your ass home and drop you off, and we go.
So they will be driving the drivers that in the
no, you know when you go to the bar to get fucked up.
Yeah.
When you drive to the bar and be like, man, I'm so fucked up. We gonna send niggas to come pick your ass up in your car and drive your ass the fuck up.
You gonna pick them up in the fucked up person's car. Well, how is the person who's driving them home? How they gonna get home?
It's a buddy system. Nigga ride behind y'all, and then they get in the car and they dip the fuck out. Buddy system.
I got you. Okay. All right. So
that way you won't have to leave your car there.
It's gonna be a car trailer. So it's two people that's gonna show up, and one of them is gonna drive. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, one of them gonna drive the whip, and then the other one will drive your ass home, and then you be going the fuck home. You know what I'm saying? That's my business.
I mean, that's safe. That is safe.
It's called pick your dumb ass the fuck up. Thanks.
That'd be an app. The icon should be a stumbling ass nigga.
Nigga leaning against the bars.
And the joke should just be called PYDATFU. Pick your dumb ass the fuck up.
I'm gonna call that
As soon as you hit the app, it's just a voice come up saying, "I'm drunk than a motherfucker."
Yo, that'd be too dope. If it's out there, remember who said it first, dog. It's somebody out there. You know what I mean?
Hey man, shit. Copyright the name, bro. Copyright the name. Ain't no problem with it. Anybody gonna steal it?
Yeah, we good.
Because I actually, me and my boy Devon, we actually got an app copywritten. We came up with this shit last year. Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready to tell. I don't know if I'm ready to tell the YouTube audience what it is. Well, fuck it. You know what? It's already copywritten, so can't nobody steal it.
What is OnlyFans?
It's called the Nut Tracker.
What?
It's called the Nut Tracker. Like,
excuse me is excuse me.
Every time. Okay. Every time you have sex with a person. Wait a minute.
Hey, yo.
Every time you have sex with a person, you document it in that app. So just in case the person come back and say, that you pregnant or something like that, if somebody try to pin a baby on you, you look back at your documented app, and if the time don't add up, nope. And it's just you keeping track of who you sleep with. But the biggest part about the app is you cannot lie. You have to tell yourself the truth. That's why it's called the Nut Tracker. Women can use it too. I'm serious. Just document when you have. I mean, and for people who be out and about all the time, this could work. Just document when you bust a nut, when you having sex. Document when you having sex each time. Even if you just.
I don't think I have that. I don't think I had that much storage in my phone.
Hey, well then, get more memory then, bro.
Motherfuckers be like, why ain't got no storage? It's you a hoe, motherfucker.
I mean, and I'm serious. Each time, I mean, document, and it will have questions when you enter a document. When you enter a document, and it'll say, did you use protection? The name of the person, the date. And instead of asking protection, it's going to have the person's name, the person's date, and then it's going to say raw dog, yes or no. And then when you hit submit, it's in there. You
know what that will do? It'll is this like a mandatory thing though? Like this is like, because I mean, if it's mandatory, that can help out with like, with like SA cases, because you got to sign in on the app.
That's what I'm saying.
But you still got to go into the phone, like motherfuckers say, put this sign.
No, that's all right. But okay, so once you get finished, you say, "Oh man, I gotta go to the bathroom," and just go to the bathroom, have your phone, and just document the shit in. Quick submit, boom, 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 boom. Nut tracker. So just in case if somebody's saying, if say said same girl come up 2 weeks later, or no, say 2 months later. Oh my goodness, I'm 4 months pregnant. I think it's yours. You go back and you look at that document, you look at that date, like, nah, that don't add up. I had sex with you on X, Y, and Z date.
So it's for motherfuckers to basically be like, "No, bitch, that ain't my baby."
Exactly. Yeah, it's y'all no, like no, it ain't my baby, and I can prove it. There you go.
Okay.
I'm serious, and we got, I'm not bullshitting. Next time I have a show, I'm gonna have it more here. We have it copywritten. That's what it's called, the Nut Tracker.
Only you, Brandon. Only you.
What's the science behind this, bro?
Them two niggas probably was drunk.
What percentage of Americans around the world has been wrongly accused of having babies? What's the matter behind this?
Yeah, but see now you can. But basically, it's like a paper trail on when you bust a nut.
A digital footprint.
A digital paper trail. But the most important thing is you can't lie about it. So if you if you're not active, you're not sexually active, you can't lie. Just don't lie about it. Don't put names in there just because you're trying to feed your ego. You have to be honest with this. That's the biggest part of the app is you have to be honest.
Who's going to make it show that they have to be honest though?
That's up to them.
But that's lying. Like you can lie on the app then.
And if you lie on the app and you get caught up in it, that's on you. But the point of it is to leave a digital trail. The point of it is
but see what I'm saying is like, so if you're saying, no, that's not my baby, because you would have to then like, what if he doesn't put it in on the app? Who's to remember person remembers to put it in the app though?
You have to be truthful with everyone. The question that says raw dog, yes or no, you have to be truthful.
But what I'm saying is like, say I go out to the said bar or something like that and I'm fucked up and whatever the case may be, and two people are fucked up and they have relations and like they forget to input it into the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
be responsible after you fucking, goddammit.
So I mean, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but Nut Tracker.
The Nut Tracker.
Okay. And just another way to document how much of a hoe you are.
Yeah, I mean, or just
like an episode of Boondocks.
I know. I'm
it sounds like a porn title.
It's a way, yeah. And to be honest with you,
like a nigga who just rolling around in the woods looking for nuts.
And to be honest with you, bro, I didn't come. To be honest with you, bro, the initial idea was not mine. You know, my homeboy just gave me a situation of where he kept documentation of his sex partners, and I was like, bro, do you realize you can make some money off of that? Now I came up with the name, the Nut Tracker, and we
sounds like a branded name.
And I think what did we say the icon was going to be? I think he said I think he wanted it to be like an acorn, and I wanted it to be a half-cracked peanut. You know, but I mean,
I can't deal with your ass, bro. You might as well make it the Planners dude.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I'm only saying this because we got a copywritten. Because we sat on that for a minute. We sat on that for a minute. We was like, nah, we ain't want to tell nobody. You know, we just wait until we get up the money to actually launch the app.
I think you saved my boy.
Huh? Hey, just remember when you see in an interview about this newfound app called the Nut Tracker, you know.
All right.
Okay.
I believe in you, boy. Track them nuts.
It'd be something good to do, man.
Yeah.
It'd be something good to do. I tried to call this nigga, but he's saying he on the phone right now. You know him, the dude who looked like Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, trust me. And it's not like you have your own. It's not like you have to have a handheld actual diary. You can use it on your phone. Be like, hold up, when did I fuck this bitch? I fuck this bitch. No, that time don't add up. That baby ain't mine. Who your other partners are? Or maybe the time does add up. And you be like, oh damn, fuck.
Again, if your dumb ass don't put the information in your phone because you forget, then again,
that's your fault. That is your
fault. But again,
fault.
But then again, you can't go. Then you wouldn't be able to determine whether or not that you fucked the chick if you or that is not your kid if you forgot to put that in that initial date and say it 3-4 months down the line. How would you remember whether or not you inputted that in that time?
That is your responsibility to not get so saucy where you forget to document when you got that ass. That is that is your responsibility.
But what I'm saying is, so then how the hell could that be an application that is a guarantee if it could be put with human error?
Bro, it's a helpful app if you are responsible. If you are a responsible person, it is a helpful app if you're responsible. I'm serious. It's a helpful app if y'all responsible. If you're a responsible person and you have a sexual partner and you document it each time, then it will help you. If you go there and get too messed up where you don't even remember how the hell you got home, then, and somebody come up on you, then I don't know what to tell you. The Nut Tracker, y'all. Coming to Google Play. Coming to Google Play soon. The Nut Tracker. You laugh, bro. You laugh.
I ain't laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the Nut Tracker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, look. It got to be a catchy name, bro.
Yeah. All right, my boy. Well, I'm about to.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to get.
Y'all boy crazy.
Hey, man, I'm just saying it's a helpful app, bro. When the app launches, I'm gonna use that motherfucker.
App could be dry as hell.
You ain't lying, bro. As soon as I go into the app, that bitch gonna say, "Where you been?"
Input data.
Hey, we're gonna do that too. If you haven't used the app in a while, when you come back on there, be like, it's been a while. Dry spell.
They gonna break that damn phone fucking with you.
Anyway. All right, bro, man.
Bro, Skeezle.
Yes, sir. Hey, if you want to join us Friday for the first part of the show before conspiracy theories, man, feel free, man.
Push out.
All right.
All right, my boy.
We'll bring up some more talk about the Nut Tracker. All right.
Swipe left. All right, my boy.
All right. Oh, my goodness. Hey, y'all think I'm bullshitting about that, bro? I'm being dead ass serious. And the only reason why I'm bringing it to the YouTube audience is because it is copywritten. It is copywritten, and me and my homeboy, we got the rights to it. But yes, coming to a Google Play, store near you, or coming to Google Play soon as we can afford to launch that bitch. Anyway, thank you guys for spending some of your Monday evening with me. It's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. We out this bitch. Peace.